program complete. Auto-engage time sequence synchronized.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we are going to be continuing our playthrough in Stellaris 4.0 as the Commonwealth of Man. Things are currently going well for us at the moment. We are expanding, in the first episode we kind of expanded to here, getting familiar with some of the new systems, like this kind of population management system. Things are going generally well for us on the whole. However, we have no more jobs available on Unity, our capital planet. We do have some crime here. I'm actually wondering... Well, we probably will need to... requires specialization. So it looks like we can eventually build some stuff for these. So we found the observatory. So it's been found on the surface of Sanak 3A. The Sanak system is fairly distant from the region of space where the Voltum originated, and this facility appears to have been primarily used for the observation of their own stars. We've gone over the observatory's surviving data, but there are no clues as to exactly what the Voltown were searching for in their observations.
New sitrep.
So, research that first, and then continue your
Construction
exploration.
complete.
Okay, so we've taken this now. 31. Yeah, tradition available. Let's go for the research alternatives +1 and then science capacity increased as well. And what I will do, now that we can, let's also hire, let's build another science ship. And then we will, send them out and about exploring. In fact, if we can get an archaeologist, that would be amazing. We go here and say archaeologist. Exactly. That's exactly who I wanted. And then do those, and you're first going to go do the archaeology job. So we can build another ship, probably just one. Yeah, just one frigate. But we've only got 10 more frigates that we need.
Complete.
So we found 50 more. We covered a small mural, and one of the observatories does covered smaller chambers. It seems to depict several different constellations, possibly as they would appear if viewed from the Voltum homeworld. Our astronomers have not been able to identify the individual stars, but we did gain an artifact, we did gain physics research, and we've gained the 50 minor artifacts, which is excellent, because what we can do now is go to here and say launch a decision, negotiate with crime lords. Stability, crime plus 50%, +1 criminal jobs. We're not going to do that, but we can send artifacts to museum exhibits, and that increases our bureaucratic output by 20%. Let's do that. Because also here, we've now, enacted a planetary decision. Hire an official, build an orchard for us. Build an orchard for us in the surface tab of the colony view. Add 10 progression towards development, conquest, and exploration. Should be nice. Build 3 defense platforms, win a fleet battle. You know what, we could build the defense platforms now. If I go here and say defenses, no we can't. We do not have enough alloys.
Report success.
What we could do though is say sell these. And that, no, go like that, and then say 1, 2, 3, like that. So, event chain in the rubricator. At the coordinates of the rubricator's now known location, we've discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may have been some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of a tall, pile-like towers visible all the way from space. Our archaeologists are eager to excavate it in search of the rubricator. They start digging. Excellent.
Science division report success.
So, new research. Ooh, survey speed. Let's do that. And then for this one, let's go for the edict fund increase. Speaking of edicts, let's take a look. We have the recycling campaign. Map the stars, survey speed increase. Let's do that. Also, let's do these fleet supremacy. And we don't need fortify the border yet. Though it will be useful. Speaking of, I'm going to upgrade you as well. Empire
Recon pass
focus.
completed.
Yeah, okay, we're building that, so that's fine. Declare arrival, win a fleet battle. We will be doing that soon as well, against these mining drones. Yeah, I wonder what we can do about these. Yeah, because it says here that unemployed pops are automatically migrate to other planets, but we don't have unemployed pops here. I mean, precinct houses, enforces decrease crime and spawn defense armies. That would be useful, I think. Mineral purification, agricultural districts, global energy management. I mean, we've still got jobs here, minor jobs still coming along, technician jobs, so that's absolutely fine. Maybe management. We can get rid of you, so let's do that. Great. So, let's reinforce. That's one more
System
chip.
reconnaissance completed.
We can go like this as well. Oh, abandoned gateway. This is intriguing. So we
Recon
have
pass
found,
completed.
yeah, just a normal gateway, which is excellent. Rubricator.
System
Kleptomaniac
reconnaissance
rats.
completed.
Oh,
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
so we are going to turn you into an anchorage as well. Oh, and I never turned you into an anchorage either. So let's, we need more trade. Let's go like that.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I need to increase my production of trade. So trade policies plus 6.1, jobs 8.16, and pops.
Construction complete.
Which means most likely what I need to do is like here, if I administrative office, bureaucratic jobs, turns consumer goods into unity. Oh, star patterns. The latest century readings from the Unists showed that the star pulsating regularly, but when the crew arrived on the site, there was no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew said in agreement that the anomaly was caused by a sensory malfunction, the science officer disregards this theory. They claim that they have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere and now fear that something strange is happening to the galaxy's stars. They've charted the course to the nearest affected star. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on there.
Science Division report success.
Okay, so have 100,000 minerals. We've done that. We've hired the scientist. Establish a positive
Construction
relationship.
complete.
Okay, so engineering. Let's go for the minerals from miners and the starbase constructors constructions. Oh, fossils. We've gained some society research from that. Excellent. So, let's say you are governing Unity. Let's make you, and you're also the Minister of State. Let's go for the pop upkeep and the trade from jobs increase. So, actually, it looks like we need to do, material workshop. Commercial zones will give us trade. On a mining world. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That's fine. We need to get that trade.
Construction complete.
Because that's slowing us down.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Spaceborne life form. Another one there. Okay. So you're going to continue round here and go to those two instead. So it looks like we might have also gained this arm of the galaxy, which would be
Recon pass
excellent
completed.
if that is true.
Recon pass
But you've
completed.
gained a negative trait. Leader experience gain minus 10%. So that's not great. However, you, let's continue going this way. Oh, this science ship. Definitely continue exploring. Maybe let's
Science Division
survey,
reports a new breakthrough.
research and survey, and then go continue exploring. So survey speed has increased. Let's now go for the energy credits from technicians increase. Research subsidies, research station and construction, recruitable leaders per class +1, leader experience gain +10%. Let's go for the databank uplinks for now. Oh, interesting gravimetric abnormalities. In studying the bizarre readings surrounding Alfreca, the crew have discovered that the entire system's gravimetrics are off the charts. They suspect that the gateway is somehow interfering with our sensor data or otherwise responsible for unaccounted mass in the system. More detailed study of the gateway may yield more insight. Oh, social experiment. A small aerostat colony was found floating just above the atmosphere of Kazoo 1. It appears to have been self-sufficient, and remains from several different species were found on board. As best we can tell, the colony was just some sort of social experiment conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. We've downloaded all of the data found in the colony's limited databanks. Cool. So you are exploring, as you should be. Let's go like that, and then strong on our own. No, let's chart the stars. Let's go farther. Ancient mineral processing hub. Ooh, we've encountered a significant ancient
enemy contact.
Mining drone presence in the Bistromar system. Retreat. Yeah, okay, it did retreat. So what we're going to do then is Archaeologist 2. Yeah, let's make you a even better archaeologist, because that's what you are kind of focused on at the moment. You're the only one doing that as well.
Construction complete.
So, let's reinforce this fleet again. I think that's going to be 3 ships, yep. And then I'm thinking we actually take this and we attack the mineral extraction drones that are here. And take them out, because I think we'll be at about, what, 3k? Oh no, sorry, 2.6. Maybe 2.7 after this one. Nope, still 2.6, that's fine.
Science
let's
Division
attack
reports
those.
a new breakthrough.
So, new research. Let's go for the job efficiency plus 10% would be great. Let's do that. And you, let's also add in anchorages there. Archaeology. So upon closer examination, the smashed androids found on the surface appear to originate from 2 distinct cultures. Technology of the droids must have been evenly matched while they were still functional, but there are many subtle differences that hint at different design origins. Interesting. Hostile fleets present. Great, so at first we assumed that this deliberate attempt at communication has turned out to be an unusual but naturally occurring phenomenon. The magnetic waves produced at the planet, given proper handling and editing, may sound a bit like talking or even singing, but they are in no way created by a thinking being. Some of our scientists, however, find it quite catchy. It might be possible to make use of this phenomenon, possibly by hosting artists or VIPs at a station created solely to catch these signals and play them as relaxing music. Okay, so we have done a lot of damage. We didn't lose anything, which is nice. And we've got some research we can do there. So I'm actually going to take this ship and go do that, then excavate the site, and then go like that. Ooh, hold on. You are going to come back
Special project
here
complete.
to repair. The examination of the gateway did not proceed as anticipated, with sensors registering gravitational influence orders of magnitudes beyond expected values. The officer chased down the source to the very center of the derelict space-time conduit, but they found their appearance to have changed them. For days following their return, they spoke of massive, indescribable structures of matter in the void of space, far beyond any stars, exerting an inexorable gravitational pull. They claim that the galaxy streams helplessly, inevitably towards them. The mission has left the team shaken, no less for the fact that shortly after the experience, the abnormal readings suddenly stopped. They've become paranoid. You're not a... you weren't the head of research, right? You have nothing to do with being a counselor. Okay, that's perfect. Unusual tectonics. That's excellent. We'll get some additional research done there. So this construction ship, can we continue expanding like this? And then we'll move there afterwards. You're looking at these debris, so we'll get some more information about
Construction
those.
complete.
construction completed. Resource silos, hydroponics. Not going to worry
Battle
about the
debris
rest
secured.
of those. So let's reinforce. Mining drone lasers, ion thrusters, physics points, and
Construction
engineering points
complete.
also increased, which is excellent. That's that. Let's now build the next one.
Science
And
division
we might as well
reports
take
a
this
new
gateway.
breakthrough.
So, new... Oh. Let's do the mining drone laser. And then
System
Empire
reconnaissance
Capital.
completed.
And we've got worker unemployment. Specialist. I mean, everywhere now has things kind of going wrong. Let's go for admin offices. Well, that's not actually creating any trade, though. Civilian industries wouldn't either. Commercial zones would create trade. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? No. Let's continue with the civilian industries. And then somewhere else. I still haven't found
System
any more
reconnaissance
habitable
completed.
planets. But I think for right now, let's do that. So that way we can say, okay, that's got civilian industries. We can do as many of those there as we want. Caught in the eye. So the last signal received from the Remembrance was not much more than garbled static. They've been studying the strange localized storms on Bear 2 and were sending back incredible preliminary reports. The Tempest reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them, and then slowly seeping back towards the drones. Remembrance was planning on testing out numerous scanning frequencies of the storms before we lost contact. The science ships now seem to have sunken into the gas giant and appears to be dormant. So we're going to rescue them.
New sit rep.
And you move here. Yep, you need
Council
to
agenda available.
move here. This one. Why are you just sitting? Oh yes, that's because you kind of came back after your...
Science division report success.
Okay, you are repairing. Okay, this one here, we can now research that. 180 days, and then those will be fine. Okay, you've now repaired, so continue exploring. For research, let's do the ion thruster. And get rid of those. Idle leader, we've got the Lord High Admiral and the Lord Marshal, that's fine. This construction ship, oh, we can now... Yeah, we can now worry about you. It's good size too. Let's colonize with colony ship. Not great for food though, so we're not going to be doing any food there. I'm going to leave you as auto-designated. Yeah, and then colonize. Shattered solar array. Flooded reaction pits. So it looks like actually we could build a lot of industrial sector. Central spire. Yeah, let's colonize this. Something I am going to do though is rubricator, kleptomaniac rats. I'm going to somehow make it so that our science ship does not go after this one. Is there a way to block it? Don't know. Okay.
Special project complete.
So, fluctuating shield frequencies. After months of work, our scientists finally managed to alternate the CNS Remembrance shields in such a way that the Tempest released its grip on the maroon ship. Communications with Zhengo was quickly re-established, and incredibly, none on board the CNS Remembrance seemed to remember the time trapped in the storm. Okay, so you've gained the expertise field manipulation trait, which actually doesn't really help because you've got a negative counselor trait, so we wouldn't let you do much of anything anyway. So let's go like that and go like that. Keep exploring. Let's build this so we'll at least get the gateway. That's important. commercial zones. You know, I could add more commercial zones here. Will help us with trade.
Construction complete.
Mining support. Can't do any of this because we don't have the colonial centralization. Research.
Recon
Anything else
pass
we can
completed.
do here? We can hire an official. Research new weapons. We've done that. Build an agricultural district. Oh. Abandon cargo pods. We can melt them down. We can sell them. Now let's study their construction.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's you done. Yeah, you're sitting here. I've got... all of my other science ships have come over here. Why don't we actually have you come here, and then build that, and then move to this next one, so we'll take that system. We'll then take this system, and then continue figuring out what we need to do in terms of expansion and things. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't met another... so I'm playing on the absolutely huge galaxy. Yeah, with a good number of AI, I mean, it's kind of a random for this size, but it's the default for this size galaxy, so I'm surprised we haven't met anyone yet. Okay, so you are moving there for building stuff, that's absolutely fine. You're still exploring that way, you're exploring this way.
Recon pass completed.
Recon pass completed. That's you done. Okay. So you're still doing this archaeological site. Breakthrough chance is 0%. Difficulty 5, skill bonus 2,
System
clues 2.
reconnaissance completed.
Oh, don't count your planets. Our scientists have discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was actually the outer membrane of a gigantic egg. It's uncertain what behemoth could lay such an egg and what horror would hatch from it. Study it from afar or crack it open. Let's study it from afar. Yeah, let's not think about cracking that open at the moment. And that will be easy. Head of research has leveled up. On solar sails. Oh, so there is a new... yeah, there's a new archaeological site there, which will be nice. Get rid of those. So, you can upgrade, so let's do that. Oh, translating the explorer's text. We're absolutely going to do that. So if we go to our situation log and then say translating the text in 19 months. Yeah, the rubricator is here. So scientist has leveled up. That's excellent. We should be able to build more ships and traditions. Let's go for the recruitable leaders per class and the experience gain plus 10%. Yeah, what are we going to do about these? Oh, fascinating. We can also translate an alien mural. But we need a science ship there to actually be able to do it. You're heading out somewhere else, so let's quickly do that. Greetings from New Baldock. Things are progressing well here at our new colony. However, we have a small request. One of our colony misses her family and friends and terribly wants to go home. Let's say, sigh, very well.
New sit rep.
So we've got this colony ship, or this science ship here. Oh, this one, actually, let's take you. Say research, and then continue again. Yeah, it should be fine. So these, there's not much I can do. Actually, management, can I get rid of some of these? Yeah, let's go like that.
Construction complete.
No more tile blockers there. And no more tile blockers here either. So nothing else to worry about there. Okay, so let's build that starbase. Then we are going to build this one afterwards. Ooh, archaeology site finished.
Special project complete.
Special project completed. Managed to partially translate the mural. We've gained some experience and we've got lots of science there, which is excellent. And then this one, we've gained the research option, ancient macro batteries,
Construction complete.
as well as some engineering research, which is nice. So you, I don't think I want to do this one. So I happen to know that the kleptomaniac rats is actually going to be really bad.
Taking evasive action.
Incoming transmission. Interloper, heed this message. We are the Guardian of Zanam. Your presence in the Arroyo system is an affront to our creators. Our programming compels us to destroy you. Make your peace with the universe. Go to Red Alert. Where is this? Okay, well, you definitely should be jumping back. Hidden Worlds. We are going to excavate this site here. Which is actually excellent because you can then come here and do this excavation for us. Yeah, that will be
System reconnaissance
really good.
completed.
Okay, so you, no orders. Let's have you just continue exploring as you should. And you're going down here to build that, to continue expanding.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne
And
life
maybe
form.
let's move and build that one next. Oh, negative for consumer goods. Artisan. Oh, there are several like artisan jobs available here. Still about 200 left. So alien barracks. The silhouette dissembled from the orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveals them to be obviously martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, our science officer believes that the secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project has been issued to study the
New
remains.
sitrep.
That's you. I mean, you might as well... Maybe we won't actually use you. You would be better. Let's have you survey that, then research that project, and then continue exploring. Oh, sadly, our linguists have been unable to understand the entirety of the alien language and
Special
using the old
project
document.
complete.
However, they managed to translate the essentials, which has given a glimpse into the culture they originated from. Well, at least we got some influence, which means we can expand again. Special project completed. A single
Special
cargo tug
project
pulling a
complete.
gas canister has arrived at the Baldeck under escort by the CNS Vagabond. Contents of the canister have been released into the gas giant's atmosphere, safely returning the Deathnet colonist to her home. Good riddance. Yeah, good riddance. So, we've got some elites in these various places. Looking
Science
forward to this one
division
being
report success.
completed. So, let's go for the... Let's go for the barrier point defense. Actually, no. The moat harvesting trap would probably be a good idea. Yeah, you are doing this, so almost done, and then you'll go explore this, and then we can continue expanding. So, any other edicts or policies we can put into practice? Research subsidies would be good. Energy credit per 100. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna do that. Oh, no, I'm not. Do we have enough unity to support that?
Recon pass
Oh, we're now at
completed.
0. You know what? Let's... Ship build speed, diplomatic weight, ship sorting experience. Let's not do that for now. Oh, curious. So, we are discovering new things.
System reconnaissance completed.
I guess let's go for more minerals here. At least give you something to do. We've made first contact with an unknown entity. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, but no, it's just here, so we don't actually know where it is. Oh, did we not... We don't actually control the system? Hmm? Oh, that's weird. I mean, there's no real reason to control the system. Yeah, so you know what, let's not. Let's just build that. Then we're going to move here, and you're going to build that one.
A new
move
world
and
has
build
been
that
secured
one.
for our colonists.
Okay, so we've got a new world. You'd also be good for... Planet can currently support 0 of this type. We need to actually get rid of some of this stuff. Oh yeah, a bunch of jobs would be available here very shortly, so let's do that. In fact, let's get rid of both of those. Oh, alien barracks. Excellent, we've gained military theory.
Special project complete.
That's those. So we can launch you now, and let's go for the infinite opportunities for happiness.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And new research, that's the ion thruster. So let's now go for the mining station output increase. Let's also give you an upgrade. And then we can reinforce the fleet afterwards, so it'll build another frigate. Yeah, boom, and that's
Ships
that
refitted.
done. And then defenses, shipyard, that's another one there.
Construction
Speaking
complete.
of Empire Focus, declare a rival, that's what we need. We also need to build an agricultural district and build an orchard forest. Would also be helpful. Surface of colony view.
Recon pass completed.
So, you are a scientist, I'm going to make you an explorer, because that is what you are. Generator worlds, we could actually build an agricultural district. Now with a new district specialization. Buildings, districts,
complete.
yeah, we're not going to worry about that at the moment. So, archaeologist team has been unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is the hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere in the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. Okay. So, and then political frontier, we're going to say... risk are too great. Unity from jobs... no, let's say interesting. We'll allow you to explore a little bit.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Oh, Yankee spooks. Okay. So still don't know... Oop. Hold on. Over here. So this, we need to worry about this group as well. So you are... you should be definitely building that. You're then going to move and build that one. And this might be our frontier against the... whoever this is over here. So diplomatic... developments.
Blocker
Conquest,
cleared.
exploration. Build an Orcad forest and the surface tab of the colony
Recon
view.
pass completed.
So surface tab, I mean this one, but is this just an agricultural district? You know what, let's just build an agricultural district, see what happens, and we can always replace them. If that doesn't work out. Nope. Fascinating. So alien writing.
Recon
Plus
pass completed.
So, they... Okay, this is just a science ship here, so we can actually still expand down there. Power in the void. So we've encountered some sort of vast entity near this singularity. It appears to exist only partially inside of our own universe, with the bulk of the creatures still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There's a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its
Skywatch has
purpose.
sighted a spaceborne life.
Oh. Why did you continue there? So, we will plan a grand parade and a worthy send-off. Yeah, maybe we should just... Hold on. These are all set to passive, right? Or evasive, yeah, so that shouldn't really have happened. Anyway, let's build another science ship. I will hire another leader, another head of research.
Recon pass completed.
Research speed plus 5.
Tracking
Yeah,
spaceborne life form.
we don't want you. Let's hire you. That's at least something. I will send you out again. Homesteader, carefree. No, let's do charismatic again. And at least no one got hurt in this gravity crush. That's great for you. But you will then be on the science ship. Yep, we'll dispose of the minerals for you. We'll get that.
Construction complete.
We've met the Racket Industrial Enterprise. That's excellent. So let's have you go there, and then go explore. Okay. And then lastly, let's say curious, we'll gain some more stuff there. Interesting. And I think this is where I'm going to put a cut in the episode. So I do really hope you've enjoyed this one. If so, definitely please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for another episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now.